So after doing nearly $200,000 cash collected in the month of March, well, probably $200,000 cash collected by the time we actually finish the month. There's a couple of days left. I want to talk about the main things I've actually learned when we see and onboard a new client, so you can implement the same things in your business, whether it's info, service, e-com, whatever. Now, I run a company. My name's Connor Jenkins, or CJ, you can call me. And I've been doing an agency and consulting firm for 2 years, right? And that is everything from systems, teams, content, ads, you name it. And the biggest problems we find whenever we onboard a new client is they actually don't have the infrastructure to deal with the demand. Even if there is no demand, they're not set up if, for some instance, they were to get a massive influx of leads. So they're stuck, $5K a month or freaking $15K a month, anything like that. They're stuck because they don't actually have the right systems, or they have a team problem, an input problem, or they're a tracking problem. So they're not actually tracking what's coming in, what's coming out, who's doing what, anything like that when you actually start running a team. And to go more in detail, I want to talk about the systems behind reaching a 200K month. So that's for my clients. My take home is a lot less than that, obviously, because I am purely doing this kind of for the love of the game. I thoroughly enjoy running my business and getting clients from A to B, like reaching their goals. That's the biggest important, the most important thing for me, is to wake up in the morning and see a message from Slack or Instagram from a client saying, look man, I just did 50K this month, or we've done 10K cash collected this week. It's one of the best feelings, and I genuinely cannot describe how good it feels for me to help these people reach their actual goals. And to be more specific, when we onboard a new client, specifically, well, it's usually info. We work with a lot of info creators or people just wanting to go from 0 to 10K per month, or 10K per month to freaking 100K per month, because we do it all the time and we help all these businesses. The systems we specifically talk about that businesses struggle with is a content distribution system. So they're not distributing content from long form into multiple pieces of short form, into X posts, LinkedIn posts, Instagram carousels, you name it. They're not distributing content to get more leads. They're not tracking anything, in a CRM. They're not actually tracking what their setters are doing, what their closers are doing. So, there's plenty of problems there because you don't actually know how much money you're making. They're not running ads. So, we usually implement a full stack system. When a client comes to us, and I'm going to be pretty, one-on-one with you right now. When a client comes to us, we onboard them, we figure out their exact problem, and we build out everything for them in about a week, a week to a month. And the longest it's actually taken us to deliver on results is 90 days. Because we just genuinely have that guarantee, and we're that confident in our service that we're going to get anyone to their goal within a timely manner. So we build out the entire plan step by step for them, or we do it for them. It's either done for you or done with you. And when we do it for them, we start with content. We figure out if they have a personal brand. Are they leveraging it? Are they closing from it? Are they doing any CTAs? Are they building a proper audience full of high value buyers and a very valuable audience at that? We had a client come to us recently. They got onboarded. We figured out they had 100,000 followers on Instagram. They didn't post any CTAs whatsoever, and they didn't post any real value-driven content. They're sitting on a gold mine and they're trying to sell something through this page, but they're not actually trying to sell it, if you know what I mean. They're not posting any CTAs and they're not doing any story sequences. So we built out a very simple plan. In 2 weeks, you're going to have done 3 story sequences, 2 in the first week and 1 in the second week. And they ended up actually seeing people convert. And they're like, wow, Connor, guys, this is amazing. Like, we can actually start reaching our goals and get people in the program and everything like that. And it's like, it's genuinely that simple. When you have long form content distributed into multiple channels and you're posting CTAs, you're also doing paid traffic. So you're getting your personal brand and you're getting paid traffic into one place. It is almost impossible not to go from 10 to 20 or 20 to 30 or 30 to 40, hell, even 40 to 100, all right? And by the time of April 1st, we would have done 200K cash collected. It's absolutely insane. So my biggest piece of advice, and that's why you've been watching this whole time, is focus on your systems, make sure you're distributing content, make sure you're running paid ads, make sure you're tracking everything, make sure you are hiring the right team members, all right? If you have an empty pipeline, you don't need a closer, all right? You need a videographer or an editor or someone to actually put content out there for you, like a VA. If you have a full pipeline but no one's buying, then you probably need closers, or you need a thorough sales process to refine your offer and actually get people who are qualified in your pipeline. So those are the biggest things I could give as advice after doing 200K cash collected this month for my clients who are extremely satisfied with our services, because we know exactly how to get them to where they need to be. We break it down for them so they are also educated and our skills are passed on to them. We do it in an extremely timely manner, from like a month to 3 months. And that's why we are one of the best. We just scale people. We scale brands, companies, people. And that's who I am as a person who, after running this agency and this consulting company, it's genuinely life-changing, and it's one of the best feelings to see these people's lives change in such a short amount of time, because we know how to get them to their desired outcome. Thank you all for watching. If you actually realize you have a problem within your business, or you want to actually start making money online, you can book in a call with me and we will break down your exact bottleneck, and then with your permission, we'll pitch you on the call to join our program for consultation, either done with you or done for you, depending on your specific needs. And we will get you from wherever you are right now to wherever you want to be in a timely manner. Please note that is actually for serious business owners like yourself, not people wanting to go from $0 a month to 100K per month in a week. It simply doesn't work like that. You need to be qualified because we're not going to waste our time with unqualified people. But you, like yourself, you know exactly where you need to be, you know what's going wrong, and you know you need someone else to fix it. So please book in a call and we will solve it for you.